Good morning. Today is a beautiful day. I've got the sun on my face, can't really complain. I want to talk about ski lifts. So you have chairlifts, you have cable cars, you have drag lifts, so many different ones all across the world. Typically they are pretty safe. They are built by some of the best engineers in the world. They are structural marvels, and it's very rare that things go wrong. And if they do go wrong though, it's either something that is easily fixed, but it could be a situation where weather is affecting it, or on the rare occasion also it could be something man-made. Yesterday, if you were following the social media circles within the ski industry, you will have seen that there was a fire on a big cable car in Chamonix. Now Chamonix is one of the most renowned ski resorts in the world. It's on the French-Italian border. There was a fire at the Grand Montet cable car at their mid-station. This has been a pretty damaging fire, and the effects of which are still not fully known, and they don't know what caused it. But I'm going to sit down now and we're going to look at some of that footage, because it really is pretty spectacular. And I do have some thoughts on this issue in particular.
Les câbles vont péter, c'est sûr.
This thing is basically going up like a matchbox. You can just hear the crackle of wood, and by the colour of the smoke you can tell there's so much plastic being burnt. I'm pretty sure there's a restaurant in this mid-station as well. So they've got a helicopter as well from top, trying to put water down to put it out from the air. So this is from a YouTube channel called My News TV, and what they've done is they've compiled all the footage from various people, so from a number of sources, and they put it all together in this channel. Now I'll put the link to their video in the description. But it's quite shocking to see these pictures, because this isn't something that happens every day. This is a very, very important ski lift as well. According to some of the reports that have surfaced this morning, basically the mid-station is completely destroyed. There's some bits of the restaurant that are left standing, but cable cars have been melted. There was one quite grueling detail of one of the cables at the top end of the station then had fallen and basically taken out a cabin higher up on the mountain. They've evacuated people that live in chalets underneath the cable car. What this means basically though is that that entire lift is it's absolutely buggered at the moment. If it was a top station fire, then potentially they could still use the middle station. So any of the summer mountaineers cannot use that lift, and there is some serious doubt about whether that lift is going to be any time ready for the start of the ski season, but also for the duration of the ski season. These are not quick fixes. Not only have they got to assess the structural integrity of that mid-station, but then there's all the work they've got to do about reattaching cables and the cable cars and so on. What's quite shocking to me on this is how much of certainly that mid-station seemed to be made up of wood and plastic. As I said, that thing went up so quickly, and you had 50 firefighters trying to put it out. Further to that, this is not the only lift fire that they've had in Europe during this summer. There was one in Teen as well. Now, the cause of this one is yet to be found out. Why anybody would want to deliberately set fire to something like this is beyond me. So it surely must be an accident. When things like this happen though, lessons tend to be learnt very, very quickly. The companies that make these lifts have decades of experience within this industry, and they're fast learners, and they usually bring in new precautions to make sure these things don't happen again. But fires are quite rare. But it's certainly a bit of interesting news I wanted to bring to your attention today. So thanks very much for watching. Hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.